Because so many people when we're growing up, I grew up, we used to take mushrooms just for fun because we thought, sick, we're going high.
Yeah, we're gonna do some shit. Yeah.
Some colors, man. You know? And then it wasn't until 6-7 years ago I learned about how mushrooms affect your synapse in your brain. So our brain is wired to circulate, right? So that's what we call it, circuits.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have certain things that happen in your life that are traumatic, it ends up becoming a blocker. And so certain circuits can't actually continue moving around and building new circuits.
Mm-hmm.
So personal development, if you don't learn, you die, right? If you don't learn, you don't grow. That's it, right? If you don't learn to become, if you're a professional athlete, if you don't learn to become better, get the next PB,
you're left in the dust.
Everything like that, right? You end up going down. And the same thing is with our mind. And people don't understand this. This is the reason why sitting down and watching Netflix every single night or consuming your phone, scrolling every single hour of the day, puts you into autopilot. If you become autopilot, then you don't think for yourself and you're thinking and you're consuming everyone else's shit, whether it's funny, whether it's, even if it's like entertaining, whatever it is.
Yes.
Fake doors. And so what I learned is the mushroom, the psychedelic, is able to open up new pathways in your brain, so that if you're coming and you're thinking about one thing, a trauma, and it keeps on bouncing back, and you keep on doing that circle. And when people can see this, when people watching this, and you think, when did I get angry about something? When did I feel upset about something? How long did it take for me to actually be positive again or happy again? Because I spent 2 days, 3 days, even a week thinking about the same thing over and over and over, but it didn't become the same trauma. It ended up becoming bigger. And then I started thinking about my future. And then I was like, and then my life's completely shit. And so what the mushrooms does, it from a scientific level, actually opens new pathways. So you might come and hit this roadblock, but then it comes again and the mushrooms kick in and it kind of misses and puts your synapse off.
Yeah.
And then you start building new pathways, and that's when you start having those experiences. And as soon as you take that out, then you start going, oh, wow, that is not me. That is not really what's happening.
Yeah.
And if people can come to align with, this is something that is not man-made, it comes from the earth.
Comes from the earth.
And it's something that can benefit people a hell of a lot. I remember when I was depressed and I took a huge hit, like half my problems just disappeared.
Yeah. It's crazy to see the images of how your neurons, how it all works. So you have a brain, like a normal brain, and you see all the pathways. And then you have a brain that's just had mushrooms and it's just like this big web of expansion. And you see that it opens up different perspectives of life. So my whole life, I had this very narrow view of the world. And then after I took the mushrooms, it opened up. I could see from different points of view that I would never have seen before. It's insane. I feel like we all kind of have these blinders on us that from a young age, from going to school, from all the media, from everything, you kind of create these blinders and you kind of create this narrow sort of view. And when you take mushrooms, it takes those blinkers off. That's the best way that I could describe it.
Yeah.